What is good, everyone out there? We are back with another wonderful episode of the Washington Esports Street Fighter 6 Circuit League. I'm not quite sure what the proper noun is for this, but the gamers are here to game. They'll be playing some Street Fighter 6. I am Solid Bones. I am joined here by the illustrious, you know him, you love him. It's Pathway. How you doing today, Pathway?
Hey, I'm doing good, Bones. I'm actually one of the coaches in WSSEA, and I'm super excited to be a guest speaker with you today, especially for Street Fighter 6. It's super exciting to watch a game today, so I'm jazzed.
Dude, I'm so excited. And we were talking a little bit before we went live about your history with Street Fighter. You know, you and me we're both kind of old curmudgeons. We played a lot of Street Fighter 2, I think, when we were kids. But
yeah,
tell me a little bit of your history about this here.
Okay, I had those late nights where I was perfecting my Dragon Punch move for figuring that out when I was a teenager. And I was when I been playing with friends for a long time. I actually had a friend who was actually getting into the competitive scene. But I just played with my friends and had a good time. Since then, I've been a Ken main pretty much the whole time, so I really enjoy watching him. And it's very interesting to see what happened in Street Fighter 6. I haven't played any of the games since. I missed everything else up to late when I saw that they were coming out with another one. I've been busy with my life doing other things. I was like, okay, let's look at this 6. And I been playing it at home until I'm trying to get my kids into it. And it's actually a really excellent game. Very much enjoying it. Very cool to some of the new characters that they brought in. Very happy to see many of the old ones back. It's been a blast to watch. So absolutely.
Oh man, that warms my old cold-hearted dude. I'm always happy to see when people like pick up a game that I haven't played in so long. I always I have a very Italian Staten Island cousin who was like a big gamer when he was growing up. And I remember being like, yeah, there's a new Street Fighter coming out. And he was like, oh, man, is Ryu in that game? Ryu's my guy. I love Ryu. And it always makes me happy when people come out and watch some stuff. So we do know who's playing tonight, by the way. We're getting the result, like the information you hear in live. It is going to be Wapato versus Lake Stevens.
Ooh,
for the record, I mentioned this before, but I am critically New Jerseyan, so I'm going to be relying on Pathway here for his Washington expertise.
You said it exactly correctly, so that's perfectly good. Lake Stevens
if I messed up Lake Stevens, I would have opinions.
Right. Lake Stevens is actually a town in north of Seattle, and Wapato is actually, believe it or not, I don't remember where. There are so many towns, I can't remember exactly where that one is. That one's actually in southeastern Washington State, more in the central Washington of the state. So it's on the other side of the Cascades. If you didn't know, Washington isn't all trees. Washington State is actually divided into 2 sections. On the western side of the state is the state that everybody seems to know and understand. There's forest sale over there, and that's true on that side of the state. But then you have the Cascade Mountains, and the Cascade Mountains makes a huge rain shadow. So central Washington and eastern Washington is an arid plain for the most part. It's almost a desert. And so there are sagebrush and cornfields out there, and it's amazing. So yeah, absolutely.
It's funny. I mean, obviously my image of Washington is the very stereotypical, like, I watch Twin Peaks, and when I think of Washington, I think about the town of Twin Peaks, and I'm like, there's a lot of trees. and it's rainy a lot.
Absolutely. And yeah, it does rain a lot here, so because of those cascades. All the water has to be dumped on the western side of the state before it can go over the mountain. And then you have that rain shadow, which makes it a very different side of the state that almost nobody knows about. That being said, happy to represent. So I'm actually from
we're
Central.
out here representing. I will mention really quickly that just for a little bit of lore here, Lake Stevens did beat Wapato last year in the Street Fighter 6 tournament. Lake Stevens got second place. Wapato ended up taking third. So this is technically, like, if you think about it, kind of our like second and third season or seeds here rather. Now looking at the players that are coming on in, I see the folks from Wapato. This is the Street Fighter 6 varsity team. We've got Garlic Senior, We got real Steve. I'm so glad we're finally getting the real Steves in. I'm sick of all the fake Steves.
No kidding.
We've got DMC Hawks and Piggy Wears a Wiggy.
You know, I love the names. It's wonderful. Every one of those names has a story behind it, and we need to hear. I would love to hear some of those stories sometimes, so we know exactly what this comes from.
I absolutely would love to see that too. On the side of Street Fighter 6 Purple, coming from like Stevens, it looks like we've got Ultra, Lil Willio, and Soul Viper. So what's interesting is that a lot of the players, they either do not have any ranking yet in Street Fighter 6, or they haven't, they just didn't disclose it. The only one we know is that Garlic Senior is a platinum ranked gamer, which is pretty up there.
That's up there.
Like, that is, we know how to probably do a Dragon Punch in these streets. That's we're getting there.
Absolutely, and we'll probably see him play, at least play using the classic controls. That being said, I love modern controls for people who are getting into this game. It's a real huge benefit for kids to say it's like playing Smash Brothers, and they go suddenly it makes sense to them. And so it's wonderful for getting kids, especially younger kids, into the game where they can feel like they're actually being able to do something against us people who play only with classics. So.
Exactly, right? It gives you like the ability to play against an old curmudgeon who's been playing this game since 1908. Like, whereas otherwise it can just feel so disheartening. I do want to say real quick, by the way, just while we're waiting here, big shout outs to Zotac for making this all possible. They're powering today's stream. Thanks to their super big support, we've been able to broadcast this to all of y'all and help showcase a lot of the talent over here at the Scholastic Esport level. I've been a huge fan of the Scholastic Esports. Again, like me as a kid, I would have killed for this. I think this is so rad that these kids get to come together and do stuff like this. Real quick, my one ask for y'all is like, let's show our appreciation for the Zotac fellas. Give them a shout out on social media. If you do make any posts out on there on the social media, please use hashtag powered by Zotac or Zotac USA when you make the post, and hop on in their Discord when you can. We should have links for that in the chat momentarily. But thanks again to Zotac for making it all happen. But I'm really stoked, like I said, to watch these kids fight at the high school level because I commentated this last year as well. This is like real gaming. These are the most unhinged, wonderful plays that I've ever seen in my whole life.
You'll find things you haven't thought of before. So there'll be some things that you're you didn't realize that they were something they were trying to could work, and suddenly they did something that you were amazed by. You're like, how did that happen? Yeah. So absolutely, this will be fun to see what's going on. And also, it seems like I've been watching you guys' stream for a while because I love catching up with you guys to see what's going on. It seems like we're seeing a lot of Zangief.
There was a lot of Zangief last season, which was great. By the way, I'm sorry. I just got like mentally flashbanged by seeing the person join the lobby here with the CFN tag of 7-Eleven hot dog. Great name. Big fan. I'm not quite sure who they are in the player listing that we were given. I think that, they're young. They're switching tags. They're trying to be funny. So we'll have to see when they actually join. But I'm seeing we got a silver gamer. We've got a gold gamer. We got an iron gamer. And I'm interested, again, like you were saying earlier, to see what the distribution is between modern and classic. We actually saw a lot of modern last time, but towards the end of it, we started seeing quite a bit more classic. We started to get some of the folks who were actually like going to their locals, right. and starting to really get invested in the game. And those folks tend to go a little bit more classic. But like you said, it's such a great entry point because you really just get to say like, all right, kids, like, Smash Bros, point a direction and hit the special button. You'll figure it out.
But on top of that, as you know, the classic mode gives you bonuses and damage compared to modern. So modern does have a little bit of a downside behind it because if you are using that mode, you may be easy for you to do those special moves, but unfortunately you do only a large fraction, but a fraction of the damage that you can have with other ones. So it makes it a little bit of a disadvantage to be relying on those modern controls.
Well, I also don't know if it's kind of a thing that a lot of people don't think about until they actually play Modern and see what it's like. But I don't know if you know this. You are missing moves. There are like functions you just do not have in Modern. A lot of it will be like just some normals you don't have, like because you only have the 3 buttons. So like your jump heavy is either your heavy punch or heavy kick, and you don't have the other one. Like, so it really does change sometimes. Sometimes characters miss some pretty pretty critical stuff where they're like, wow, that's a fundamentally like Jury not having her stand medium kick is like, oh, I like that button. That's a good button. I'd rather have that.
Yeah, I rely on my jumping heavy punch when I'm playing Ken because it's such a downward attack, which is so useful when I'm jumping over my opponent. The kick it often will whiff if I do that. So those missing buttons can be something that are really important to you. And so it's good to learn the game, the basic mechanics of Street Fighter. Yeah, and I'm a big fan of, you know what, if you know the basics of Street Fighter, the zoning, the making sure that you're keeping your distance, blocking correctly, learning how to see the patterns your opponent is doing, and being able to learn the control of all that. You don't even need to know special moves. You can go ahead and control the round, control the opponent, and be able to chip them away with just regular old-fashioned attacks. Learning what works, what movies are safe, what moves keep you from that will open you up to attacks. All of that is so important.
Absolutely. So it does look like I think that we're going to be getting. I don't know if the names are. There's a lot of name changes going on here. So whatever the players are, we'll figure that out when we actually go in here live. I'm going to be honest with you, Pathway. I will start. we'll see it when it shows up of what players are actually gaming. I do say I think 7-Eleven Hot Dog is going to be getting on up first. I think.
Okay. This might be due to, in school situations, we don't have 3 different systems for 3 different accounts turned on. So oftentimes, like in my school, I have 1 copy. I have to let people swap between them to play the game. So it's like, oh, this in the Discord, we say we're now moving to the second player. It's the kind of thing. It happens a lot. So.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So, that's joining on in here is going to be the Wapato esports account. Just like you said, that is just the primary Street Fighter 6 account. I see who's the Diamond Jury? Could that be our coach? Could that be an actual player? Who knows? And good old 7-Eleven Hot Dog. We got the classic battle here. An entire high school institution versus one little hot dog.
Come on. The guys on the other side need to change their name to Slushy. Come on. This makes sense.
True. We got to get the whole combo.
Or going. Big Gulp, something like that. Or a competing brand altogether. I don't know.
Big Gulp is actually a pretty great tag. I'm not going to lie to you. Looks like it may have been a little bit of a disconnect here. We're going to hit the big old spectate, see when the gamers get on in. Oh, man. I'm so excited, Pathway. I cannot stress enough how much I used to run a lot of beginner tournaments for fighting games in general. There's a part of me that I just love watching people trying to learn fighting games and just like what it is they latch onto, what it is they find fun, like, and interesting. Like, we had a jury last season. I'm so sorry for forgetting exactly who the player was, but they were very convinced that their neutral option was just mid-screen regular DPs. And I was like, absolutely, just do it. What are they going to do about it? Like, just walk up and hit them with it. They're not blocking. Go for it.
Did it work? It doesn't matter if it works.
Yeah, they got really far.
All right.
That's what it's about. Should be good to go here. Gonna hop on in. It's gonna be okay. We're getting into our first match. It looks like it's gonna be Jury and Ed. Now Ed is a little bit of that. He's a Zoomer character, Pathway. He's new to the streets.
Both of them have attitude.
We got the modern Jury. See what goes on. So we do have the modern Jury. We've got the classic Ed on the side of Lake Stevens.
Ed is one of my new favorite characters from the DLC characters in this game because he has such an amazing range available to him for a boxer, which is great. Ooh.
Yeah, absolutely, and you can see what I'm talking about here a little bit of the jury, the jury zeitgeist of the mid-screen DPs to hold down the two-screen dashes forward.
It's like the separated.
Run it.
Give themselves a little room. As much as you want to get away from them, it feels like to me, especially with some of those abilities for Ed to use his abilities to pull you in, I almost never feel safe no matter what distance I'm in from him. So
exactly. I gotta get. Oh, is that actually a combo? Oh, that was actually nasty with it.
And it was a level
punch,
1
counter stand B punch into the super.
Oh, looks like we have a little bit of comeback from Ed.
We are blitzing. We are blitzing. That was a punish on the parry. Are you kidding me, Pathway? That was sick.
Unfortunately, the throw comes in. So those are those flicks that he's got that he can use to reach out with you. It's absolutely devastating. Look at the blocks happening here.
Yeah, a lot of parry, but now getting opened up. We are blitzing.
We
are blitzing.
Oh,
Get him up there.
Look at me. Wapato really needs to get out of this corner. Oh, perfect timing.
Okay. Wait, we're on the other side. Dive kick. That's a punish. Man, I got to say, this Lake Stevens player, a.k.a. 7-Eleven Hot Dog, they are playing so fundamentally sound. They're just doing a lot of series into moves that kind of generate more offense for them on hit, so they're staying really close. Like I'm not gonna, not to use too many big convoluted words, but like the mix-ups they're getting just by being so close to them are so scary.
Ooh. Oh, get the short. He gets the throwback. That's good.
Yeah. We are just hitting buttons. We are hitting buttons.
It's like this Ed player is from Lake Stevens is being very aggressive, and I love it because Ed is such an aggressive player to play.
Yeah, absolutely. Little target combo. Into blitz, into blitz, into blitz. You got to hit a button. You got to challenge. No challenge in the stand medium kick. Like you were talking about, the mid-screen presence from Ed is so large. He's got those little like whip moves that just hit you from so far away.
All right, let's see if we can get him. Oh no! I was hoping that we could see a comeback from Wapato there, but not quite.
Would be ideal if we get a little comeback. Holding the parry, gonna get punish counter with the throw. A little too aggressive with it. Oh, we are holding down the neutral. The stand medium kick target combo. Wapato looking like they're kind of grasping at straws for how to navigate this neutral. Throwing out the fireballs. That's
nice.
Gonna work. You're disgusting. Nasty.
Well, come on, that's a fireball. You know how to do it. Come on, you can handle it. Oh, hit him.
You can handle it. Uh-oh. The double EXDP. Too aggressive in the punish game from Lake Stevens. Pathway.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. Whoever this Ed gamer is, they're playing like an old soul. That was just some footsies and fundamentals. Just holding it down, blocking, punishing when they got the opportunity, not really overextending. Really well played.
Absolutely. This Wapato player, is that it for the round? I'm not certain. I think that it's supposed to go to...
I think it's first to... No, yeah, the set is first to 3.
Yeah.
So I think it's there's one more.
We should be seeing one more.
Should be able to spectate, get back in there.
Well, Wapato needs to figure out how to deal with this constant pressure and learn when not to be constantly holding down the blocking of the defenses, because there's an opening there that is available to you. You have to learn where it is. But I know it's really hard, and he's a scary boxer, but you can actually find his openings. They are there.
It's intimidating when you're first starting out because you want to use the parry function, but you have to make sure that you don't hold it too long. You want to release it as soon as you actually block something when you're done parrying, because otherwise you get stuck just sitting there in parry. And then, again, Lake Stevens is doing a great job of walking up. And that's the first drive impact that we've seen. Oh, right back at you.
But he jumped over it.
Yeah. This is when we get the, I call it the drive impact brain worm, where somebody does it and then the other person goes, oh, you're right.
I forgot about that button.
So true. Running back. Okay.
Guys, get out of the corner.
It's a little scary to just be jumping back like that. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hacking away, though. Not pressing the offense.
Nice timing. That was beautiful.
It's a punish.
Ooh. Nice.
Well, it's not quite fast enough in that DP. Okay, okay.
Wapato figured it out. Do it again.
And we'll see. Lake Stevens, when they get their offense going, it's looked like it's been light out. The DIs are going through. We really need to see some drive impacts back on the side of Lake Stevens. Not like that.
No. And when you've been in heading hard and getting heavy. Ooh, here comes what is that? A level 3? Oh yes.
Love it. Level 3! The overhead counter hit gave them enough plus frames to combo straight into the level 3. That did not, like you said, the modern damage scaling is pretty severe when you do a move like that. But that was nasty. That was great.
Great timing, too. No. When you're in that mindset where you're really hitting hard, you're really getting really aggressive in it, you forget the about the EDP. So you got to be able to switch to your mode pretty quick here. And is it going to be enough?
Wow, the drive reversals just to maintain the offense. Huge opening. Come on, give me a level 3 or something. Just goes for the target combo, but the DI again going through, and that's going to be a point on the side of Wapato.
Nice.
So, what I'd really love to see out of this Ed player is that the nice thing about doing Blitz is it's a lot of hits. And what that means for you is that if you want to combo it into like a level 3, it's pretty easy to do because you have a huge amount of time to do like the 2 quarter circles into the button press because you're just punching them. And I'd really love to just see, like, in those punish situations where you have a huge opening, that's a great time to just do a quick little button into Blitz, into level 3. Like, just for cashing out damage. But we are getting... Look at the pressure! Wapato and Burnout.
Oh, giant hit.
The chip.
Trying to avoid those fireballs because the chip damage. Oh.
Hold up. Is that a perfect for Lake Stevens?
It was.
Hold up. Ow.
Take the throw.
Going through.
Oh.
Yeah, again, they're just starting to do it. And with the punish on the dive kick can be tricky because depending on how high or low, we're both kind of in a standoff there. Nice! Okay, that is a great little confirm to have, but the DI still goes through. We are hitting the drive impact button. We have found it.
How did he get out of that drive impact?
It hit 3 drive impact only has 3 hits of armor. So if you manage to do 3 hits before it comes all the way out, you will break it.
Right.
So the fact that he did light into Blitz gave him enough time to break it.
Oh.
The burnout! No DIs for you. No DIs for you. You must hold the pressure.
Perfect timing.
Is
it enough?
I think even with the modern debuff, I think it's enough, Pathway.
No!
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is.
It is. Get out of here. Boom.
Bring it to 2 points each.
Not quite.
Oh, no.
That was only one round.
I'm sorry. That was only 2
it.
rounds. Excellent. Sorry.
Hey, if I had a nickel for every time I miscalled something like that. Oh! Okay. We're able to block it. Again, the big adaptation here for Lake Stevens would just be when you do pressure, don't commit to anything. Just like hit a button, wait for the drive impact, and just DI back. We are drive reversaling. Get away.
Oh,
perfect. Parry and wake up.
Parry. Wow.
Drive impact.
Oh my goodness. He caught the drive impact into a throw. That was impressive.
Ow. Okay. We're holding down the nooch.
It's like neither one of them wants to get close here. Hold on.
Up a little bit. They're waiting for the punish opportunity. Now they're scared to press anything after dive kick because they've been drive impacted. For the troubles, we are EXDPing after dive kick. Wapato is going full aggression. Again, you gotta watch the DI. No.
Oh, boy.
Wait, we got a level 2? You're on borrowed time. That's gonna hit. They're in burnout. Lake Stevens can go full aggro here.
But it's such a sliver. Such a sliver.
They're on a pixel. Luckily, you don't have to worry about getting chipped out right now. Wapato's getting back their drive gauge, though. You got to go ham. You got to go. You got to get in the paint. No. 2-2.
2-2. We have tied. It's wonderful. Love it.
Oh, man. This is a good old back and forth. It is.
When did Jury become the character? Was it Street Fighter 5?
No, it was actually in Street Fighter 4, if you can believe it.
Okay.
I think there's one more if we want to. I think we have to hit the big spectate on him before we miss the match here, if that's okay. Get in there. The kids are already fighting. Yeah, go. We gotta see her. Back there. Yeah, Jerry was introduced in Street Fighter 4. It's funny because when she was introduced, she was kind of a bad guy. And she's still kind of a bad guy, but now she's kind of like more of a miscreant, you know?
Okay. Oh, the story of Street Fighter and how convoluted it actually is.
Don't get me started on M. Bison.
Oh, he's back, though.
He's back, and that raises a lot of questions. Okay, we were holding down the neutral with the DPs yet again.
2 throws.
Thrown in the corner.
What's the rule? Take the throw? Is that the rule? I forget.
Take the throw is the ancient adage. You got to be careful, though. You can't take too many of those. They are bad for your health. Yeah, is this going to be a comeback? This would be a straight 3-game comeback. For 2+ there. Got to watch out for drive impact. There it is.
There. Oh, but he doesn't
You can get the
advantage
throw
of
because
it.
the crumple against the wall. Nice, the blitz. Keep doing that. Just do that for the rest of your life. Just do light blitz for the rest of your life. You'll go far, kid. You can do this. Oh, the punish counter. That's so much damage. No.
Oh, wasn't fast enough.
Wasn't fast enough. That's why I'm saying the light blitz is your best friend, because it's quick enough to beat out the drive impact. If you go like medium, then it's tricky. You can also just do a lot of throws. The juice.
Here we go.
Okay, that was pretty nice. That was pretty nice.
Wake up, drive impact.
Well, those are drive reversals. It's the same
Okay.
input as drive impact, but it doesn't do damage. It doesn't like lead to a combo. It just gets them off of you.
Okay.
It's actually, what's funny is I'm pretty sure that Samuel here, who's the jury player, is trying to go for wake up drive impact, but you can't really do that anymore because they added wake up drive reversal, which is again is the same input. We are just holding down the neutral with these DPs.
Oh my goodness.
Help! I can't get in. Okay.
Oh. Can only work
All
so many
right,
times
this
in a row.
is- Pathway. In the rules of the FGC, this is called a double Luigi. This is last game, last round.
You will have to explain that later.
I will. There's lore.
Okay.
Nice, the lights. I'm telling you. We're playing it safe. That's what you got to do. You got to do. Sorry. So the name of the Ed player, aka 7-Eleven Hot Dog, is Soul Viper.
Okay.
Get off of me.
Oh,
Nice.
those lights just breaking it. Now, Wapato has to figure out what will work and what doesn't work. Oh, it gets through.
We committed. Okay. Well, the good thing is this level 3 is actually not going to do that much. But the nice thing is that it's going to give Samuel a lot of drive gauge back here. You can see her little meter just going.
Right. Oh,
That's a lot.
that was
spend.
lucky.
We're
to
burned
return
out.
That.
Soul Viper. No, I think they meant
was-
to do level 2, but might have done the wrong input, but it's okay. I appreciate the effort. Blitz him, and that's that!
Wow.
And just like that, Soul Viper is going to deny the straight comeback from Wapato's Samuel XD. Boom! Ed. Supremacy.
It was a beautiful match.
Man, that was a great first match. That was so exciting.
Absolutely.
So real quick, I will, while we're getting the next match in here, so the lore of Double Luigi is in the game Mahjong. It's called a double Ricci.
Okay.
And it was an old phrase that you would say in fighting game tournaments when, in Japanese commentary, when they went down to like the last game, last match, they would go double Ricci.
Okay.
And a very famous Tekken commentator misheard it and thought they were just saying double Luigi for some reason. So then he just started saying it. So now we all just say double Luigi. It's the
Beautiful.
last game, last round in a set. Now there's it's a sliding scale of how much of a double Luigi it
and
is.
how many
right? If
times
it's
in a
like-
Smash Brothers game has a 1v1 double Luigi been a double Luigi? Just curious.
You know, I don't know if Luigi's ever been that
I know, he's
relevant
not a
competitive play
popular
that it's happened. So that was Samuel XD versus Soul Viper. I think next up we're going to be getting Piggy Wears a Wiggy. Great name. Up against Lil Willio. I think. Yep.
Oh,
That is
I got
indeed
my
what's
Ken
going
player. And Menon. We don't see much Menon anymore. So it's going to be great.
Yeah. You know, it's hot off the presses here of Idom getting second at ECT against one of the best players to ever do it. That was a grand finals at one of the biggest Street Fighter 6 tournaments where it was Zangief Manon. So, ooh, the perfect Teddy.
Triple kick. Oh.
First
First
medal
throw.
for Piggy.
Oh, he came back though.
Wow. That is quite an anti-air. The
Nice.
drive impact gonna whiff. Ooh, quick little confirming at level 1. Lil Willio, by the way, is playing on Classic.
Excellent.
Love to see it. That's an aggressive.
Wow.
That is full send. That is maybe the most full send I've ever seen.
Gotta love see Ken do his thing. Come on, Ken. Sorry. Actually, I'm very excited to see Manon. Now, Manon's got the special thing about every time she throws harder, right?
Yes. Unfortunately, the name Piggy Wears a Wiggy is covering the medals.
Gotcha.
Right now, she has 2. So oh, that's going to work. That's going to break the armor.
Wow.
Okay. Piggy Wears a Wiggy. I see you, Piggy. What kind of wig is it, huh? We're talking like a big wig? Getting blasted. Wow, that was a great little confirm to the DP there.
Better be curly. Nice throw. Oh, caught him mid.
The fireball? That was actually brilliant. That was brilliant. Oh, big whiff. Punish with the kicks. That's going to work. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I lied. It's a level 1. It's not projectile info. My brain said it might work because it would catch his hands, but a little bit too quick there. It's going to be a point on the side of Lil Willio. That is an important thing to know in this game as a universal rule. Level 1s cannot beat fireballs. They just do not have invincibility to them.
Interesting. Did not know that.
They have invincibility to strikes, but not fireballs.
Oh, that jump back is punched has been a problem twice for her for those fireballs.
Yeah. Ooh, target combo. That's very bad on whiff, unfortunately, on the block rider. And that's going to be a quick little confirm. Lil Willio. Oh, my God. This is what you wanted, Pathway. You wanted the Ken showing off, and Lil Willio is here to represent the Ken gamers.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. But I do want to see Leon put up a fight. I want to see some action.
Okay. Great anti-air. Into the command grab. Bunch of damage. That's 2 medals.
Oh. Oh.
Ow.
Level 2.
The Jinrai. Quick little fun fact for you. When Ken does that super... Oh, that's going to work. That's going to click out of the air. Okay, wait, hold up. Piggy, got to keep the offense going. The drive impact connects, but at least we didn't get crumpled. Okay. Command grab. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. We're at 3 medals. Wow. It's getting scary.
Beautiful.
Nice, nice, nice. Well, so when Ken does his level 2, something to look at is it does a screen flash from Street Fighter 3 Third Strike as a fun little reference because it's his like Third Strike super. It's very cute.
Yeah, actually, nice, beautiful. How I found out Street Fighter 6 is coming on is somebody pointed me towards Maximum Dude. So
good old Maximilian.
Yep.
Hit out the air, Lil Willio. Up 2.
And
Max is probably the #1 Ken fan.
Oh, probably. I think he makes his look based on Ken.
I got to yap with him quite a bit at Evo, for the record. Nicest dude ever. Like, just wonderful human.
Come on, let's see if it... Wow, the tap made it through. Up throw.
Drive impact through the overhead. I love these combos from Lil Willio. They're very simple, but it's all you need. You just do the medium, heavy, dragon punch. Quite a bit of damage on board.
Oh, hit the wall.
Bro, that's attack? Yeah, nothing, unfortunately. Whoa. Aggressive anti-air. Piggy Wears a Wiggy, only a little bit of life. The nice thing about Manon is that even if you think you're going to lose a round, if you at least land a command grab, the medals carry over, and that's dead!
Wow! Return for sender.
If that is, if you command grab a parry, it does 1 billion damage. It makes it hurt so bad. It is currently 2 up on the side of Lil Willio, by the way. Let's keep that in mind. Ooh, that's a big parry.
He's going to go-to combo. Oh, caught him again. The throws are amazing.
Watch out for command grab. Straight into... That's not a real... Oh. I respect the hustle. Oh, hit by the second half of it. I watch out for critical art here from Lil Willio. Oh, that's a parry. Punish that with critical art. Do it right now. They tried.
Here we go.
Wait, does that work? No, they tried.
Too far away. Too far away.
I respect the hustle. And then the quick little target combo. Okay. If Lil Willio takes this round, that's going to be a quick 3-0. Ooh, that was an aggressive command grab.
No kidding. Oh.
Drive impact straight through. That's going to work. Oh, wow. Lil Willio's turning up the heat.
Again, with those back jumps into the fireballs.
It's an interesting thing that you don't think about, but if you back jump like that, and that's going to be a quick one for Lil Willio. Very well played. Very, very solid Ken. And Pathway, is it okay if I get a little nerdy for a second and talk about what was happening with those back jumps?
Absolutely.
So the interesting thing is that that's a bit of a trap. Where if you throw a fireball like that, a lot of people's instinct is to jump because they're like, oh, I'm at the edge of the screen. I'll jump up against the edge, fireball will go beneath me, we'll be good. But what Lil Willio is doing, which was correct, is you throw the fireball and you walk forward because it moves the camera. And as it's moving the camera, your little back jump to get over the fireball now actually is going backwards far enough to keep up with the fireball and you fall on it. So it was well played from Lil Willio. It's one of those like little things that you don't think about, like the significance of you moving in a game like this, that you do move the camera with you. Like, right. And it can lead to weird situations like that.
It's just like old-fashioned Street Fighter 2 fireball contest, Ken versus Ryu, throwing them back and again and again and again. And you throw in a slow one every once in a while to really mess up their timing. It's just wonderful because, they think they can jump over or something. It's like, no, actually, you had that all wrong. So, absolutely, this is good stuff.
And we are... Oops, sorry, you go.
I understand you commentated for Evo?
I did. That's when I got this hat. I commentated Evo and all I got was this hat.
Again, I'm a noob to a lot of this stuff, but I've since learned a little bit about Evo and like, okay, this is cool. So I'm excited to see more of this stuff coming on. I mean, maybe who knows? We might be seeing a future Evo player here somewhere.
Whoa.
That would be great.
Yeah, it can happen quick. These gamers, you're only a beginner for so long. And nowadays, like, the good thing is that you have so much information to get better. Like, I mean, I'm sure Aziz can attest to, back in, like, the arcade/Super Nintendo days, like, where were you really learning anything? Like, you just had to try your best, and like people would do, frankly, the scrubbiest stuff to you, and you couldn't stop it. You didn't know the 15-page compendium about how to actually deal with it. So like nowadays, you can really quickly just go like, "Hello, Daigo. I am a gamer who lives in Washington. Right. How is it that I can stop Drive Impact?" Like, and you might get an answer. Like, but also there's just so many video resources and streams.
No. Back in the day, you were playing with your friend, and they figured out something that worked, and you just kept on hitting your head against the wall until you find something else that works back, and you're like, okay, well, I know what to do now. And so you would learn those things, and you'd get in your groove, and you'd figure out what works for you, and then you'd find out that somebody figures out your groove. Somebody figures out what you're used to doing. Oh, I love DJ, one of my favorites.
Yeah, so this is going to be our last match of this set, which is going to be Garlic Senior versus Ultra, which is a great tag, by the way. Big fan of it. Oh, that's a straight jump over the fireball. Both these are classic gamers. We got a gold and we got a diamond. Oh, that was a real anti-air. Oh, I'm scared. Goodness. Oh, this is real Cherry Crusher.
Absolutely bringing it.
Hello. Oh, man. Okay, jab him out. Ultra, we got to get this comeback started. Okay. I love that throw. That throw is so fun.
Oh. The EXDP works, unfortunately. Darn it. But
that was both of these gamers clearly quite a bit structured in how they want to run their offense, right? So, Garlic Senior's really got their... I wonder if there's a Garlic Junior, but Garlic Senior really has like their idea of how they run their offense. That is an optimal conversion. Stop. Gotta be scared here a little bit. That's it. Level 3 is gonna wrap this up. We didn't go for it. Oh my gosh, we didn't even need it. They're even optimizing for our time pathway. They don't want to make us sit through the whole level 3 animation. Dang, they're good.
What if I wanted to have my time wasted? Come on, guys.
Yeah. Oh, the sway accidentally blew to the corner. That was kind of nutty.
Finally. Oh, trying to get aggressive and it's just not working against against the Wapato player. Garlic Senior.
Yeah, Garlic Senior is really
cleaning the house.
The thing that you have to start doing when someone just starts doing invincible moves on their wake up oh my gosh, the light's flickering on this stage. When they start doing invincible moves on their wake up, when you drive rush, they're reacting to it, right? Like they're actually just seeing the green and they're seeing the screen flash and they're DPing you out of it. That's when you actually just need to do drive rush into a jab to fake it. You stop in place when you do that.
Gotcha.
And then you can punish the DP, right? That's kind of like the next layer, but hold on. Ultra, hold it down. But this is a big starter here for Garlic Senior.
a little bit. We'll change the game here. Come on. No.
Oh, did you just do crouch
Yep.
medium kick? It's allowed. Stop. Stop. That was ridiculous.
It will be plenty to take it over the edge. So absolutely. Game 1, 2. Wapato.
That's 2 up on the side of Wapato.
Well,
One
that was
more
the
here.
first game
Man,
of these two, right? I think that was the first game between these two.
That was the second one. Can you believe that?
Apparently, wow, it went that fast. I'm so impressed. Okay.
Yeah, I remember the first game ended with them in the corner against
That's
their
right.
jury, and they did the EXDP combo.
Yeah, they did. They didn't do the level 3. Yeah, it was that fast. So we should have one more. Come on, Lake
One more, I
Stevens.
think.
Let's. I'm rooting for you. Let's come back with some good moves.
We can do it.
DJ grooves. Maximum.
We can feel the rhythm. We can feel the rhyme.
Exactly.
Unless they, I think we got one more. Ultra might be just collecting themselves. They're meditating, thinking on a mountain about what they could do to stop the offense. But this jury's looking clean. Garlic Senior, don't let it go to your head if you're listening to me. Don't get a big ego about this. But dang, the jury looks good.
Yes,
I gotta say, the offense is looking very intelligent.
That aggressive jury is one of the scariest things happen in the game. But you have to just learn exactly where you can find your openings, and you take advantage of them. You can be just as aggressive back to her, and it will make a big difference in your gameplay. Unfortunately, in this game, very rarely does a defense win. You have to learn to be aggressive and to be able to put that pressure on.
You got to learn to be a little aggressive. Especially a character like Jury, she has one of the strongest, just like easy to use offensive tools, which is her stand medium punch, which is her little elbow. It's what you call in the streets as plus on block. And what I mean by that is that when you block that, it's Jury's turn. It's not yours. She is advantaged after that. And it is such an easy tool to just pressure people with, because plus on block mediums like that in this game are kind of at a premium. That's pretty rare that somebody has that. Not a lot of stuff in this game is just plus. So Jury just drive rushing at you and just medium punching you in the chest. It can be so difficult to stop at a fundamental level. But I think we got one more here. Yeah, we do. Ultra's getting back in there. You're against Garlic Senior, the Jury Menace from Wapato. Oh, that's another round opening fireball from Ultra. Garlic Senior just holding up forward. And that's a drive rush confirmed.
Oh.
Drive impact back. Sick. Garlic Senior.
Excellent timing. Oh, up against the wall again.
Dead?
It's going to be quick.
Not quite. One burnout, but the jabs do not find any purchase. And with the perfect, Garlic Senior goes down to the last round. We got the Chun-Li animation.
Oh my goodness. She really is the
She only does that if she gets perfect. She is. She's the evil Chun-Li. They don't like each other very much. Okay, Ultra gets the sweep. That's really bad there on that whiff. Garlic Senior, though, very low on drive gauge.
Oh, perfect.
Still had the meter to go back at you, though. You gross. You nasty. Garlic Senior, you nasty. The level 3. The big thing about this, Pathway, look at her drive gauge meter. She gets to start getting back a lot of this burnout.
Right, but she will still be in it. About halfway in, so.
She'll be in it, but, I mean, it's nice to be able to get that much off. But that's a great drive impact back. Ultra, we got to make it happen. No, we did not use the CA. CA might actually just obliterate her here if you manage to land it.
Don't die to chip damage. Okay.
Unfortunate. I know exactly what that was. That was supposed to... DJ has a move called knee shot. It's down and light kick in the air, and it makes him go straight down with his knee. It's a very good move. But if you mess up doing the knee shot input, you just get his jump light kick, which doesn't hit anybody anywhere. He kicks straight up in the air. So GG's to those teams. That is going to be a win on the Wapato side. But we saw some great stuff. We saw some great Ed action. We saw some great jury action. Oh, man.
Then I got to see Ken. I'm super excited.
Just for you.
And oddly enough, no Zangiefs.
No Zangiefs this time. It's interesting to think about, what the kids are latching onto in terms of what they think is cool in Street Fighter. The answer to that is jury, but it's interesting to see the other characters that they're also finding cool.
It's interesting. Different kids kind of gravitate towards whatever they personally feel it works for them. And back in the day, everybody was Guile. Everybody played as Guile. It's just the thing they wanted to do. So I'm surprised we don't see more of it, quite frankly.
Yeah, there used to just be nonstop Guiles. That's because he was easy. Because throwing fireballs is hard if you have to go like down and then down forward. Black. You can just hold back and then press forward and a button. That's broken.
And you have an answer for almost everything. So yes.
Yeah.
It was
exactly. And real quick, before we shuffle on out of here, I just want to give 2 lightning fast shout outs. So one to LANFest for putting this on. Just so you know, LANFest has like 23 chapters in 18 states. They do over 150 events a year. They go check out their Washington chapters. You can look at it over there at landfest.com. They've got Infernoland and Emerald City LANFest. You can find an event near you. They're always very fun, very wholesome folks over there at the LANFest. And I want to give one big final shout out. You can see their little logo on the bottom there. There's a little orca fella. Seattle built PCs. They're custom-built PCs. They're trusted by the pros since 2020. They've been crafting incredible rigs for world-famous esport players, content creators with millions of fans, even the developers of your favorite games. They want to work with you to create the perfect PC just for your needs whenever you're ready. So if you're looking for a custom PC built people who actually care, you can check out Seattle Built PCs at seattlebuilt.com. Thank you very much for everybody supporting this event and making it a big possibility. Once again, folks, I have been Solid Bones. I have been joined here by the world-famous Pathway. Real quick, Pathway, you got anything you want to plug to the gamers or anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Well, next week you are going to have a Splatoon 3 game, and my team will be represented on the stream, so we're excited to be on there next week. We'll be super excited to play. We're are having a rough season, but we always, every game we put up a big fight, and we're super excited to do it. Bring another one on Tuesday. So.
Yeah, and just so you know, everybody, you can follow me over at Solid Bones on the Blue Skies or wherever if you're interested to see other things I'm commentating. If you're getting interested in Street Fighter 6 in general and you want to watch some tournaments and things like that, I'm frequently commentating this game and I'm around on them. Or frankly, if you have any questions, if you're looking for some input on your Street Fighter 6 game, I'm always down to yap and tell folks out what's going on. But again, that's been it for all of us over here at the WSSEA. Thank you all very much for hanging out. We'll catch you all next time.
Bye, everyone.